Hey, what's up? My name's Noah. It's been a little bit of time since I started my channel. I thought it'd be good for me to introduce who I am and share why I started to create content on YouTube. To be frank, I didn't start this channel because I have a lot of stuff figured out. I started this channel because I want to figure a lot of stuff out alongside y'all. If you found this video through my 100-day wholesaling challenge, that's a big part of what I'm doing right now.
I sent my first offer.
But it's not the whole story. And I want to make this video so you actually know who I am, what this channel is about, and why I'm even posting. Like I said, I'm Noah. I'm currently based in Utah. And honestly, I'm just someone who wants to grow and become more confident. A big part of who I am comes from my childhood. I grew up living abroad. I spent most of my life in Japan from ages 6 to 16 and then 18 to 20, as well as living in Singapore in between that. Living in those different countries throughout my childhood has really shaped how I see people. That perspective still affects how I carry myself, how I treat other people to this day. More recently, I just returned from serving a 2-year mission for my church. When I came home, I honestly felt a little bit lost. For the first time in a while, I didn't have clear structure. I didn't have school. I didn't have a purpose to follow every day like I did as a missionary. I didn't feel hope in the idea that I'd just get a college degree and work a regular job that I've heard a lot of people complain about. I felt stuck and I was tired of doing nothing. And so I started this channel because I figured I might as well just start learning something. That's where the 100-day wholesaling challenge comes in. Real estate has always been something that's been around me. Every year when I visited my grandma in the US, she would take us to the homes that she owned. Seeing her as a homeowner and as a real estate agent was kind of part of the identity that she had to me. And then fast forward to just a couple of years ago, my dad started doing real estate funding. And so, of course, as I talked to my dad, I'd learn more and more about real estate and investing and the different types of funds. And it became something that I became super interested in. And so I figured that maybe I can take some of these connections that some of my family members have and start on my own, see if I can learn some new stuff. And that's why I chose this 100-day challenge. And it's not a coincidence that it's 100 days. I've tried lots of different things for just a month, and typically it's not that fun. You're stuck in the learning phase, and I wanted to give myself time to actually see if it's something that I enjoy, something that I find success in, and potentially something I want to do long term. It's kind of similar to learning an instrument. I don't know if y'all have ever tried learning guitar or piano, but the first couple weeks, it's not that fun. But once you get a couple weeks, a couple months of practice and of experience, then you start to be able to play new songs, you start to see success, and then you kind of get obsessed and absorbed in the world of guitar or piano or whatever instrument you learn. And that's why I decided on 100 days. I didn't think 30 days would be enough for me to truly appreciate what wholesaling is. Through doing it 100 days, I can give myself a clear answer on whether or not it's something I want to do, if it's something that I just learned the skill of and I can move on with, or if it's something that maybe I dedicate all my time to. So this challenge isn't really about proving anything. It's not about finding instant success or making a lot of money or even pretending like I know what I'm doing. It's about learning to love what I do, to learn a new skill, to see if it's something that I would feel happy, I would feel content and fulfilled by doing long term. And that can only be achieved if I'm honest and I'm unfiltered with the process that I have to go through. You might have also noticed that I posted a music video on this channel, and that's intentional too. I've always loved music, but I've always been way too scared. Music has been one of the main ways that I've gotten through some of the toughest times of my life. I'm quite an emotional person. I get down on myself a lot. I read way too into the words that other people say. Music has been the way that I've coped with a lot of that stuff, whether it's just listening or by creating music to express the feelings that I feel. Music has kind of been like my therapist in a way. And so sharing my music and the music that I create isn't intended to be the most polished or beautiful thing, have the skills or the voice or the ability to write lyrics like that. But I hope to be able to share music that's honest and unfiltered and relatable, and through that overcome the fear that I have of performing in front of people. Music is how I process my emotions. It's how I connect with myself and ultimately connect with my creator. So going forward, this channel is going to be a mix of a lot of things. You'll see me learning new skills like wholesaling, maybe even learning a new instrument. You'll see me sharing the music that I make, and then hopefully you'll see the reflections and experiments and real-time growth that I make. This channel is for people that want to see what it's actually like to learn something from scratch. For people who want to see an unfiltered look onto creativity and work and faith and self-development and how that all ties together. If you're looking for overnight success or perfection, this is definitely the wrong place to look. That's just not who I am. But I hope to be able to share the true process of how stuff works out, the downs as well as the ups that come after. And so what I'm committing here is to be honest, to not get obsessed or over focused on my outward image, and to share with you what it's really like to learn a lot of these things. If you want to follow along with the 100-day challenge or see the music I make or just stick around for my journey, I'd be happy to have you. And if anything in this video really resonates with you, I'd love to hear what y'all think. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to continue this journey, and let me know if there's things that you'd like to see, things you'd like to see me learn, or questions that you have about anything I do. I'd love to answer any questions about the things that I've learned so far, and ultimately just create a space for us to share the things that we learn and support each other as we strive to find who we are. Thanks so much, and until next time, peace.